And here is the Vegan's Almanac for today, September the 16th, 2024. Today is the birthday of the woman who became a medical doctor to further her advocacy of animals, Dr. Anna Kingsford, born on this day in 1846. Anna Kingsford, MD, was an English anti-vivisectionist, a proponent of vegetarianism, and a women's rights campaigner. She was one of the first English women to obtain a degree in medicine, and the only medical student at the time to graduate without having experimented on a single animal. She pursued her medical degree in Paris, where experiments on animals, particularly dogs, conducted without anesthesia, were the norm. She graduated in 1880 after 6 years of study. Her final thesis, L'alimentation végétale de l'homme, was on the benefits of vegetarianism, published in English as The Perfect Way in Diet, 1881. She went on to become the vice president of the Vegetarian Society, and she founded the Food Reform Society, traveling within the UK to talk about vegetarianism and to Paris, Geneva, and Lausanne to speak out against animal experimentation. Anna Kingsford, who said, "I do not love men and women. I dislike them too much to do them any good. They seem to be my natural enemies. It is not for them that I am taking up medicine and science, not to cure their ailments, but for the animals and for knowledge generally. I want to rescue the animals from cruelty and injustice, which are for me the worst, if not the only sins. And I can't love both the animals and those who systematically ill-treat them, can I?" And with the demonstration of the falseness of its doctrine now being made to the world, shall fall the whole fabric of society, with its empire of force, its exaltation of the masculine mode of the mind, its subjection of women, its torture of animals, and the oppression of the poor. The vegetarian movement is the basis of all other movements towards purity, freedom, justice, and happiness. The release of Game Changers was on this day in 2019. Game Changers is a documentary film executive produced by James Cameron, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Jackie Chan that documents the explosive rise of plant-based eating in professional sports. The film features some of the strongest, fastest, and toughest athletes on the planet, including Formula One champion Lewis Hamilton, top-ranked tennis player Novak Djokovic, and 9-time NBA All-Star Chris Paul. The Game Changers follows the story of James Wilcox, elite special forces trainer and winner of The Ultimate Fighter, as he travels the world on a quest for the truth about meat, protein, and strength. Showcasing elite athletes, special ops soldiers, and visionary scientists, Wilk's journey exposes outdated myths about food that not only affect human performance, but the health of the entire global population. A famous podcast episode on the Joe Rogan Experience broke down supposed inaccuracies in this documentary. In December 2019, James Wilcox went on Joe Rogan's show and responded to the criticism for 4 hours. Joe Rogan was so impressed, he said he was considering taking the original episode offline. And here's a poem by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Protest. To sin by silence when we should protest makes cowards out of men. The human race has climbed on protest. Had no voice been raised against injustice, ignorance, and lust, the Inquisition yet would serve the law, and guillotines decide our least disputes. The few who dare must speak, and speak again, to right the wrongs of many. Speech, thank God, no vested power in this great day and land can gag or throttle. Press and voice may cry loud disapproval of existing ills, may criticize oppression and condemn the lawlessness of wealth-protecting laws that let the children and child-bearers toil to purchase ease for idle millionaires. Therefore, I do protest against the boast of independence in this mighty land. Call no chain strong, which holds one rusted link. Call no land free that holds one fettered slave, until the manacled slim wrists of babes are loosed to toss in childish sports and glee, until the mother bears no burden save the precious one beneath her heart, until God's soil is rescued from the clutch of greed and given back to labor. Let no man call this the land of freedom. Protest by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. This has been the Vegan's Almanac, with a reminder to call no land free that holds one fettered slave.